Does anyone else like shepherding the newbies? Because we got ourselves a Dune Spice Wars stream here with Baron Harkonnen. I got some buddies in here with me that are relatively new to the game, so we're gonna take it easy. I'm gonna play the Harkonnens, which are not my best, not someone I've got a lot of experience with, and we're gonna have a nice casual game here. We're not too sweaty. We're just gonna enjoy ourselves. Probably do some light choming, perhaps. Maybe a little casual backstab here or there. Nothing too much. Just the right amount. I am over on the west end of the map with our boys Fade, Rautha, Harkonnen, and we've also taken Krone Vatya today for a little extra money killing the rebels. Maybe we want a work ethic and then some butchers, then some fear. Yeah, we've had a lot of new folks in the community lately. Spice Wars is doing really well. I think we got a really nice boost from it going up on the Game Pass. We got a nice boost from the excellent new patch we've got to work with here. A lot of folks around, so we've been running some more casual games, trying to make sure the newbies get their feet wet without getting stomped on too egregiously. Just the right amount. We're not going easy on them. They got to learn the hard knocks, but it also gives me an opportunity to try out weird stuff that I am not comfortable at all with, like the Harkonnens. I'm gonna keep calling them that. I'm not gonna call them the Harkonnens. I'm gonna call them the Harkonnens because that's a little more fun for me to pronounce, I think. The Harkonnen meta has changed a bit. In the previous patch, they were considered one of the very best sort of jacks of all trades. Could kind of do it all. Carino was considered probably the better faction, but the Harkonnens were very strong at everything, and the undisputed masters of the choming. They could make some wild cash. The Baron can. I'm gonna go for, I think, a Plascrete factory there, since I don't see a quick minerals up around us here.
What do you need?
Let's grab ourselves maybe another trooper and gunner to work with here. Anyways, in this patch, I feel like, from what I've seen, what I've heard people talking about, the old Baron is still up to his old tricks. He can do what he used to do, but everyone else got a few more bells and whistles than the Harkonnens got to work with here. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I think the feeling is that maybe they're not as powerful as they used to be. I could tell you, first impressions, community impressions seem to be like Carino, probably still at the top of the heap. They're very strong now. I think a lot of folks think Ikaz is extremely strong now, thanks to the really powerful triple champion, the super strength of Elessa, their hero, as like basically an impenetrable defensive unit, or Whitmore Blood, the other hero, as that triple champion guy. Just also along with their the new immunity mechanics for them being super strong, being able to just sort of opt out of nice, another quick spice field up there. Don't mind if we do. Being able to just kind of opt out of all the bad stuff in the Landsrad while still having tons of power. Even including the likes of, what am I thinking? Loss of rights. So, I think Ikaz are the undisputed political masters now. But they're very strong. Under them, I think somewhere like Atreides or Harkonnen, Smugglers, Fremen, Vernius, not exactly in that order, but not too far off from it either. But regardless, today we're the Harkonnens, so we are going to try and be a little, like I said, a little more peaceful, a little more focused on the economic play here. So, as we all know, the economic play for the Harkonnens hinges on the use of their oppression mechanic. Make sure our fights are going well enough. Any of your villages have this little button you can hit, you go boom, and it makes 100% more resources for a couple days. The downside is, it also has a chance to spawn rebels in the village. So you're oppressing the villages, you're squeezing that extra spice out of them, but it causes rebellions in the people. which is not a problem if you can get back there to solve that. But it can be a problem sometimes. The rebels are pretty tough. Sometimes they could take down your militia, and notably, your militia won't even fight the rebels unless you have this special Office of Order from the martial economy. So that's something we're going to be going up to quickly. I can tell you, the plan currently is, let me build here real quick. No, we're waiting for some plastic. The plan currently is Arrakis Butchers right away. Gives us water, gives us extra damage versus militia and rebels, gives us extra manpower when killing militia and rebels. It's just very strong all around. We're going to do that. Then we're going to go up to Instill Fear, which removes the penalty for annexing places that you've pillaged, and instead gives it a discount for annexing places that you've pillaged. If you pillage something before you research that, you do get the penalty. So it's critical that you research Instill Fear before you pillage things. What do we got here? Research investments. I don't really want this to happen right now. Let's put some stink on it. Let's put some stink on it. We've got Fade Routha, so you know, the Carino made it affect just a single faction. So Carino's not even in the game, so it randomly got changed to affect a single faction, but now has the taint on it. We'll take it if we can get it. We just didn't want everyone to get it. Trial of the Great Houses, territory control, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, we don't care about the rest of that stuff. I totally lost my train of thought. I was thinking we don't want to lose out on these benefits here, so we will have to hard shift over into some econ stuff. But the good news is nobody else got it in the short term. All factions, okay, that didn't pass. Everyone will get hedge if they have a special region. Okay, so we're not going to pillage this. We're going to lay off of the pillaging for 20 days, the duration of these resolutions. And instead we will just soak up that extra econ tech. And we'll keep oppressing this spice village down here. Look at this, 50 spice, 20 plascrete, 5 manpower for the oppression. You love it. You love to see it. What else can we grab? Looks like, is that telling me that there's a raid detected? Alright, turn around, everyone back up north. But we're gonna leave actually 2 guys down here because I fear a rebellion sooner or later. It's really nice when your villages spawn within this range of your missile battery of your main base, because then when there's a rebellion, your main base just nukes them and it's no big deal at all. But we did not get lucky with any. We got some of these villages over here kind of close, but they're crap villages. They don't have anything in them, so that's no good for us. Let's check out the armory. The troopers... red fluid's cool, extra attack speed, but minus health per day while in combat. And I'd heard that it's bugged, and sometimes you get stuck in combat and your guys just die. We're gonna go with the morbid climax, so if he dies, he stays alive. We're gonna give our gunner, give him heavy loads, extra power at the expense of attack speed. That's fine. Got our main base buildings up. We are gonna go hard into the triple yellow. We got some agents. Oh, we got 2 intendants for 20% extra resources on authority. That's nice. Extra authority is always to be valued. Had a bunch of plascrete and then I spent it all right away. We might go plascrete up here too, because we still don't have any minerals by us at all. We got another forward spice, so we'll hit at least 3 spice. That's a good start. I think we'll be greedy in this game and we'll invest the early manpower into additional harvesting troops, harvesting dudes. You know what we should do? We should be friends with the Vernius so that we could steal their tech progress. Wouldn't that be fun? What do you think, Jaybird on the Vernius? Declined. Jaybird is deemed as insufficient.
My support is not
Oh, he will make the non-aggression pact if I accept a harmless gadget. What harm could there be? Oh, it lowers my standing tier. I didn't even think about that. Oh well. So the harmless gadget is something they can give you, which is basically an agent that works double time, produces double the resources for you. So we will stick him in Arrakis, and he will make 2 authority per day rather than 1. The downside being they have a special tech over there in the Vernius camp that allows them to do a reduce the level of infiltration they need in order to run operations against you if you have one of their computers. And they already sort of have that in one of their counselors, so it's not the end of the world, but there we go. There's a spice harvester finally. What's this guy doing? Oh, I never built any militia over here, so he's not doing as much as he ought to. Just these couple of regions are actually pretty nice ones to start with. 2 spice fields and a rare elements. What, this guy's paying out for econ buildings down here. We got 20% extra resource production. That's huge. Up here we got half of the Plascrete as Solari. That ain't too bad either. Not too bad at all. Those are great starting spots. More agents coming up. We're gonna take a guy off Chom actually and move him over to the Spacing Guild because we want some a little extra manpower juice here. I think a little extra man juice. There's our first rebellion down here, which we foresaw and positioned our troops accordingly. We don't have any intel, or I would scan up here because we know some raiders came from the north. What do we got? We got 5 more days of our super fast teching, so maybe we'll finish crew training programs and then we'll come back over to instill fear.
Yes, as fast as we can.
What am I gonna annex? I think I'm gonna just walk over and we'll annex this extra spice field. We'll just hop on the money train early on. Nice little wholesale market up there. Could do ourselves a little maintenance center in here in the middle to... Oh, I guess he's not touching that much. We'll lay off the maintenance center for now and just wholesale market that one. Yeah, I'm okay with that. And then we need to save up for more main base buildings. Okay, looking good, feeling good. Let's grab ourselves another Thopter. I should have done that earlier. I would say you typically, especially because I already assigned one over to this guy so he doesn't get eaten. You typically want like 3 Thopters around, really. That's how you get the map explored a lot faster. 2's not enough, it'll take forever. And we're not even having 2 explore because we stuck 1 on our spice field.
Ready for destruction. Awaiting target.
Boom, boom, boom. Spice field number 3 in our grips. Ooh, we got some more rare elements up there, as well as Sandfall. Both of those valuable to have. What's down here? The shield wall is cheaper building upkeep. Oh, we got 4th spice down there. And also looks like there's Thopters of all kinds around, so I'm not entirely sure who's down there yet. We don't really see anyone else yet. We're gonna need a whole bunch more manpower to crew out these harvesters. The elected faction gains Landsrad standing. Let's put some taint on that. That's because that's funny. All factions gain cheaper manpower. Oh, we'd love that. Again, House Carino coming in with the edicts out of nowhere. Yeah, I'm okay with that. If someone votes this for themselves, they'll gain 30 but then lose 30, which is always funny. And then if this passes, we will have some cheaper manpower to get all kinds of work done. Harkonnen's very hungry in the manpower. They want to make lots of militia. They want to crew up their harvesters. They want to make guys to get out for the early raiding. Alright, the Atreides claimed it for themselves. Maybe they didn't read the fine print there. That's okay. Plus 30 Landsrad standing, minus 30 Landsrad standing for the Atreides. Alright, Thopter is up. Spice field number 3. Let's go, boys. And we got our extra cheap militia. It doesn't make the harvester crews cheaper though, so we don't have that quite going for us yet. just about our crew training program done. That's what we need. We want to make ourselves probably a harvester works sooner rather than later in our main base.
What's our next step?
And it does kind of stink getting set back so far from the instill fear, but we did get extra super speed over there researching the econ tech, which we would have wanted sooner rather than later. So, all good. Are people buying up this? Is Atreides buying? Yeah, it looks like Atreides might be buying some Chom shares. I'm sort of... I haven't quite... I should have been adjusting my stockpile a little bit, selling at the $2 for now. That would have been fine. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna attack a bunch of villages and not quite pillage them yet, but like almost like, but like get ready to pillage them. So that when the time is right, we can strike like a mongoose. Deploy your harvesters, make your guys. Another trooper, another gunner.
Ready for destruction.
Yeah, we'll walk out. We'll prep like everything for... We'll prep everything for immediate pillaging when the time is right. Looks like we've got Atreides to the south of us here. Atreides are Cyril. Don't know who Cyril is. I don't believe we've played before.
Our lives belong to you.
Free executioner. I'll take it. It's a little expensive in the upkeep early in the game. He's costing what? $20. 20 Solari. He's a pricey guy.
Baron, we'll do as you order.
Okay, we got 2 more days on that, and 12 more days after that one. These stacking costs are getting out of hand here. So we got like 17 more days before we can actually build our, or do our pillaging, but maybe I guess we'll march south as well. We'll leave these behind, we'll march south. We got troops here, lots of troops still. We'll march south, we'll take this last spice field down there, and that will set pretty comfortable borders for us actually. We don't need a ton more than that. We kind of like some of these fancy places to the north, but we see we've got Jaybird on the Vernius to the north of us. A trade agreement from Cyril. Oh, he wants to give me money. And or make money from me. Okay. You know what? The Baron loves some money. Do I have enough water to do this? I guess I'm on 18 and we got a big army. We should be okay, but should have checked that before wandering out into the desert. New Chom shares up. They are sinking in price. We can reveal a siege. We got any sieges by us? Not really. There's one over there. You guys, make sure we win this fight before we go thirsty. All good. That's a great volcano for some fuel cells. I heard that the Harkonnen flagship is kind of neat these days. It was always pretty lackluster before, but they gave it an option to send its little drones that it summons out on like a suicide mission to like kamikaze, like smash into things, which is supposed to be like amazing and like one-shotting heroes or big units and things, and that kind of sounds entertaining to me. Alright, this spot over here, we're gonna make sure we try to focus on the yellow buildings in our side villages, or rather our spice villages, since we really need to be able to utilize the harvester works to the maximum extent. It's the other thing we haven't gotten into yet. Once our instill fear is done, we need to get up to the martial economy as quickly as possible. Tell you what, we're not getting that yet from... no. Not getting anything too good yet from our Vernius neighbors.
Baron, a strategic move.
Ready for destruction.
All good. Let's get some... harvester works is almost done, so let's sauce out the harvesters. Let's make another thopter. Waiting for our harvester works to be done. Militia lost to those raiders up north. That's pretty annoying.
Anything for you, Baron.
Let's Let's win this fight, guys, and get walking. Go, go, go. And this guy will sit here, get ready to pillage that eventually. Okay, our harvester works is done. We have cheaper guys to stick in the harvesters. Let's get everybody, get these crews working overtime. Set to safe mode, preferably. Instill fear in 5 days. We're real light on the knowledge, but we just haven't found good opportunities to do anything about that yet, so it is what it is.
We're ready, Baron.
You guys better walk faster. I do not want to lose this spice field. Unacceptable.
Listening.
Landsrad coming up shortly. Worms coming to eat my troops as they walk up to the front lines. Always nice. Off the sand. Okay, we did get here in time. Nobody needs to be sacrificed and murdered today. We could finally pillage everything in like 3 days. It's been so long, I feel like I could have pillaged and gone back and pillaged again by now, but... Let's... No, I don't have enough intel to put my stink on anything. The Harkonnen stink. This one's dear to the minor houses. This one's got a smuggler bounty on it for support. You get all our votes then, Mr. Smugglers aren't even here. Smugglers aren't even here. We don't mind too much if we get the bad spice on us. It is indeed on us, thanks to Vernius and the Fremen. Okay. Guess we're stockpiling. Let's walk up and grab this lovely territory to our north here. So we got the bad stuff. Military and statecraft developments are faster. Okay, so we need to fill out this instill fear. I really want martial economy, but it feels foolish. Maybe we'll use the statecraft bonus to get up to extra counterintelligence, since we might expect our Vernius neighbors to murder us, which is something the Vernius do. Rather known for the murdering, those Vernians.
What do you need?
We hold instruments of doom. Nothing
Let's
will
wait a
stand
second
in
here.
our way.
So I'm gonna show you a little trick.
Nothing will stand in our way.
We're gonna cancel this annex here. Cancel this annex. We're gonna try and win this fight down here first. We might go thirsty and die, actually. Crap. We are gonna go thirsty and die. It's close. Come on, Executioner, do the work. Do the work. Get a Chone branch up in the main base. If we annex both of these places at the same time, we will get a cheaper authority rate to do so. And now we're good to do our pillaging as well. Pillage, 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 pillage. Because each additional village you have increases the the owned village's penalty on authority.
Listening.
So by annexing multiple things at once, you sort of sidestep that penalty. If I annexed one, then the other, then the second one I annexed there would have gotten a penalty to it. Boom, boom, boom. Big plays, big money plays. We're out of Plascrete though. We need some gosh darn there's literally not a single. There's way over there. There's minerals over by the shield wall.
Anything for you,
As I say, there's literally not a single minerals by us anywhere. Yay. Okay, let's send these guys out and about, do some more pillaging. We'll divide up into 2 teams of pillagers. ABP always be pillaging. We are maxed out on the stockpile. So one thing I did confirm the other day is if you hit your stockpile max, it automatically switches to selling. Look here, we're getting 425. If we go down, we're getting 425. If we go up, we're getting 425. Doesn't matter. If you hit your stockpile max, you sell it automatically, so it doesn't waste any for you at least. You got that going for you.
We'll do as you order. What do you need?
Get this pillage done.
Our lives belong to you.
Let's grab some points of interest since we're running out of stuff to pillage.
We hold instruments of doom. We'll be there soon.
Yes? We're here for you. As you wish, Master.
All good.
One step closer to target.
All good. I like that. Okay. We got to keep buying up the chome. Is it? It's not extra expensive right now. No. Oh, it's all good. Nope, all good. I'm feeling good. Feeling excited about how things are going. For spice, we ought to be able to. We ought to chome like crazy. This guy's actually got a two plascrete bonus in his territory. Maybe we will build 2 plascrete factories there. We probably should be doing a bit more oppression, probably, but yeah, we could do that. Let's oppress over there. We'll oppress over here since we already got troops in those places. We could even oppress down there. Make sure he's got people in his harvester. This one is not on the right mode. Take some plascrete here. We take a spare thopter here. That reminds me I wanted even more thopters out and about. Since we don't have a lot of the map uncovered, we used our thopters real early for the extra safety on our sandworms. We're gonna also grab a Mason's Guild for extra money in fully built out villages, because we are going the money route. We got some knowledge up. We're gonna prep combat drugs for a rainy day, a scavenger team for the money, maybe a supply drop.
Ready.
What do you need?
Chome shares came out, so the price should go down. We'll keep an eye on that. We'll buy the dip.
We live to serve.
We got a lab thopter up for the quest.
Received.
There and there. Where my special regions at?
Copy. On vector. On
Fly
vector.
around, fly to
On
the middle,
vector.
fly around the middle,
Okay.
do all that good stuff.
On watch.
I think we're just pillaging over here. Then we'll grab these folks. Is there anything to pillage this a ways? Not quite yet. We'll stay close by for any potential rebellions that we gotta stomp on. How's our chome looking? Still dropping. 1895, 1880. We'll let it drop. We won't get in the way of it. Oh my good God, the rate is terrible. Keep the full stockpiling. We did up our stockpile capacity to 6,000 there, so we could stockpile a little bit better than we were before.
Baron, anything to please you.
And we will keep on building. Keep on rocking in the oppressed world. Keep on rocking in the oppressive world. Yeah, you guys know that one, right? It's a classic. Why don't we have any militia here? Forgot to do that one? Get some, I think, actually... That guy gives me plascrete. I want him on an office somewhere. What's going on? What's up with the lands? What's up with the old lands? Gear regs? We're not really fighting anybody. Usually the beginner lobbies tend to be a bit more passive. I would love to see a beginner just like throw his armies out into war, but that doesn't happen. Dear to the minor houses if we slow our econ developments. I am voting against that, actually, with all of my votes, because I dearly need to get that martial economy up. People might vote for that just in order to get the extra standing. I don't want them to vote too much for it, because I don't really have enough to overpower it. Okay, it didn't pass. Vernius voted against it too. Curious, Vernius. If Vernius was a good friend, they would research martial economy. We're going to step out of countermeasures now since we're not getting the bonus for it. And as a slightly better chome rate, but 2.1 is still pretty bad, so we'll continue the stockpile. The price is still dropping on shares, so we aren't buying any yet.
What do you need?
We hold instruments of doom.
Let's add a wholesale market down here, and we'll oppress down here, and up here, and over here, maybe over there for good measure. Everybody gets an oppression. You get an oppression, and you get an oppression.
What's our next step?
But we're losing that fight up there is the problem. Okay, you guys go up and help with that fight. Everybody else, back to work. Those guys are busy over there. Atreides wants to trade with me.
Greetings.
Cheaper treaty upkeeps and influence. Okay, I'm alright with that. The only one we are not friendly with is the Fremen in the Far East. Looks like they're doing some expanding. Hopefully the Fremen will be real bastards, as Fremen often are. And will go fight my neighbors for me. Okay, this chome is increasing now, so we're going to buy into it. We'll just turn on the auto buy. We're making some fine cash at the moment.
Ready for destruction.
We really just need our martial economy up. Pretty please.
We're here for you.
I think I like maybe another trooper and a gunner. We'll just go heavy on the trooper gunners for the early game.
We'll be there soon.
Let's not get eaten by worms, everybody.
We're moving.
We do got a rebellion over there, so we'll send those troops back to deal with the rebellion.
Listening. Wield instruments of doom.
And we should have fought off the raiders here, basically. Yep, we're going to sit at the full stockpile till we see like a 3.0 or better. I'm okay with that. We bought up to 14%. We're feeling good. We got some Atreides neighbors in the south. We're just going to prep these villages now. Save our authority for the 11 days till we get the good stuff there. What are you guys doing up here? You could walk up and grab some of these points of interest for now. And we got some more rebels down south. Apparently my troops just got eaten by a worm while they were standing on the rocks. That's always fun. Flipping worms. And we got our Thopter quest back. All good. All good. Don't get eaten by worms anymore, anyone? The next person who gets eaten by a worm is in big trouble. What do we got? We got 9 more days till we get a different chome rate, so we're going to keep a close eye on that. But otherwise, we're feeling mostly good about most of this stuff. We'll press this village again for the monies. We'll press this village for the monies. I guess while we got troops up here, we might as well get the oppression going up here as well. Took some Plascrete, took another Thopter. We should be fine on the Thopters. We may have overcompensated with our early Thopters. We got a lot of Thopters out on the map right now. That's all right. That's cool. How are we looking? How are we looking? Let's keep an eye on the martial economy, which we should have had way earlier, but it's fine. We're still doing just fine. 16%. Chum chum chum. We're recruiting agents. What month is it? Month 4. I wonder how comfortable Jaybird is with assassinating people. I wonder. We don't have a very wide border with him, so I feel like we could catch it out pretty quickly. So I'm not super concerned, but wary, somewhat wary, let's say.
Baron, on our way.
Keep the oppression running in the border villages. We are gonna need ourselves more manpower once we kick off the oppression machine, because these Office of the Order have a manpower upkeep to keep them running, and can really overwhelm you if you're not prepared for it. But anyways, we'll go back to countermeasures when that's done. We're being super greedy by not taking the red tech, so we'll grab a lay of the land for some extra knowledge and then head up the rest of the red tech. And we're good. Office of the Order. One for you. One for you. We'll head on up the line here. One for that spice guy. This guy over here. It's a lot of offices of the Order. What did I just build? Like 4 of them? House Vernius has launched infiltration cells against me. Vernie. Jaybird. I see you. Counterintelligence, please. So, one thing we do is we throw up a monitoring station in the most likely places for assassins to be walking up. Because we would love to catch these assassins as they walk up to our bases. More Landsred. Alright, what do you got for us, Landsred? Oh, we're making fine cash. Let's buy some more chome. So that's what we do. Sale incentive to slow the chome buying. Doesn't matter to me. The money just goes in the bank and comes out later on then. Labor rights, War of Assassins. Let's put some corruption on the War of Assassins, just in case Vernius wants to spring for it. We'll give him a bit of the old stink. Yeah, I don't mind about any of this. We'll put a couple on our own, a couple of our own votes in the War of Assassins. Confirm that. Atreides took it, dumping their Landsred back to normal levels. That did pass, so I can't buy any chome for a month. And the rate is honestly kind of mediocre after we pay our tax too. I'm not impressed.
Instruments of doom.
On our way.
Let's go do some pillaging. Let's resolve some additional Office of Ordering, but we also need to remember, be cognizant of getting out some more recruitment offices here. Yeah, this place is a great spot for the double plascrete because it's Sandfall that pays me knowledge per upkeep, and the plascrete buildings are quite expensive for the upkeep, and that's really the only knowledge we're getting right now. Do I care about the volcano yet? Probably not yet.
Baron,
We can ignore it for now.
we're here for you.
We need
What do you need?
recruitment centers. We're devilishly light. Are we on an actual manpower deficit right now? I think we might be, which is suboptimal to say the least. We need a manpower thing in our main base is what would make me happy right now.
Waiting target.
We will let the stock price dip a bit. We will continue pillaging whatever we can reach to shoot.
What do you need?
Now that we've got our offices of the orders up, of the militia in our villages will actually start fighting for themselves. That's always nice. Maybe we will claim Coolron down there, or the Imperial Basin. The trouble with going to the Imperial Basin is it's adjacent to the Vernius, so it just gives them a free extra. Ooh, let's not die to the water here. Yikes! 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 Village.
We're ready, Baron.
Being adjacent to Vernius gives them a free infiltration cell on you. Basically, if you're next to their purple line, their assassin tech says they can put infiltration cells on you that don't count toward the infiltration cell limit that they would normally be restricted to. Let's get into the red stuff here and get a recruitment center up for extra manpower production. We surely need that. But otherwise, we're making 1.6 thousand. We don't even have a good spice We haven't seen a single good spice rate. 2.3 would normally be considered good, except you got to think that we've got the Chome branch, so if it hits at least 2.2 base rate, not adjusted, it would get an extra 0.8. We're getting 0.4 off of the Imperial Satisfaction, so yeah, we haven't even hit like a marginally high spice rate, or it would catapult up to like 3.5 practically, and then we would make some real money. Get our triple counterintelligence up to keep the Vernians in line. Maybe we should sell water to these guys just to so they'll leave us alone for a minute here. It's also a really good idea usually to have recruitment offices in the places with your Office of Order, because your Office of Order will actually double the bonus that the recruitment office gives you. So, you know, your recruitment office normally pays out 3 manpower. The Office of the Order, when you're pressing, will double it, and then it'll pay for the 6 upkeep of the Office of the Order, right? Let's grab ourselves some executioners. Or, you know, I guess we can't really, because we're a tad light. We're gonna go out and grab the basin, I guess, even with the full understanding that it's likely assassins will be walking through there in the near term. Can't buy yet, because we still got the 100% buy-in price on us. So we will just bank. We're up to 16.6 in the bank. Baron Sysodia would be proud of us, I think. Probably not. I'm sure he would have some strongly worded critiques about our tech path this game, but we've gone with the flow, Baron. We've done what we can do. Get some extra manpower up. So far, so good. We've got literally 0 water. That's alright, you guys walk out and fight in the desert. I'm sure you'll be fine. I don't got time to worry about small things like how much water you have. That harvester on safe mode just got eaten by a worm. God damn it. Okay, let's try and win this fight quick so we can take this land, because nobody's got any water. We're negative water. We've got 50 supply as the base. Maybe the negative water doesn't send you into, what does it do? No supply regeneration. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, we got rebellions all across the Empire. Nothing we can't handle. Actually, killing the rebellions has been quite good for our manpower totals. We will go into command post next. One of the most critical buildings in the game, as it ups your total command point limit. Always build a command post. Over here, what do we like? We like recruitment offices, surely. Couple of guys here or there. We'll research that. Landsrad's coming up. Here's a harvester who can go out again. We will put him back on safe mode, even though he will still get eaten by worms again, apparently. The elected faction gets minus Solari upkeep. So here's what we do. We put our stink on that, and then we try to win it for ourselves. Pillaging is a really good one for us to have too, but cheaper upkeep would be even better, because money is the plan. Alright, what are you doing? Fremen are thinking about it. They're putting a lot of extra thought in it, Mr. Fremen. Give me time for a nice cool drink of water. And we did get the tax negotiations on us. Super good. Guess what? That will make us, you guessed it, money. We really want to fill out our, fill out our militia in all these places, but we're light on the manpower at the moment. So I'm trying to look for more places we could put manpower stuff that we don't already have. I guess we put more people in the Spacing Guild.
We're here for you.
Just load up some more militia. The spice fields at least need maxed out militia, if nothing else.
Ready.
These militia actually got beaten. Fortunately, we got some Landsred guards to come back there and help hold the line. And we could buy some spice again, so we'll turn on the old auto buy.
We'll do that.
And we got a hero up. Who's Nefud? Every ally military unit becomes cannon fodder. And he gets minus speed to enemies. Oh, he's the one who sacrifices guys for health. I think we like Raban, who like gives everyone like sauced up on combat drugs.
Ready for instruction.
Yeah, we definitely need some manpower building in here too, since we're repressing this place. Extra manpower. Okay, we're starting to catch up on the manpower deficit a little bit, ever so slightly. This guy actually does resource production in theory.
Yes, master. You need my help, uncle?
What else do we want for an army here? I guess we're too light on manpower to worry about it at the moment. Let's just look for stuff to go pillage.
Please you.
Next building in Carthage is free or manpower? We still got a lot of buildings to build in Carthage. I guess we'll take that one. And let's go for training slots, I think, is the go-to here. We have chomed up to 27%, and rates aren't even that bad. Oh, we definitely want to move, we want a little listening post up here, just in case Vernius tries to assassinate me there. I think we might want to transition. We're pretty good on the Plascrete. I'll tell you what, we're going to dump one of these Plascrete places here, and we're going to stick in a missile turret next to our monitoring station. So, if we happen to see assassins come in, the missile turret will start shooting at them. I believe it takes... Oh, look at this! The Fremen are getting all up in the in Vernius's face here. Give me a Thopter. Send a Thopter over here. I need to see what's going on. Looks like Fremen are taking land off of Vernius. Ooh, interesting. We got neutrals coming up there. We do have 6 militia guys there, which hopefully can hold that line. Maybe Vernius will be a little too busy to come assassinate me here. They've got their own problems over there. Okay, so we need chum support. We needed that a long time ago. But then we'll go back up to adrenaline. Is it time? It's probably time to claim the volcano because we're almost capped out on authority. We claim our volcano. We're gonna go up here. We do want to climb up to our 30% to get our chone bennies. Okay, our haulers are all on safe mode. Everybody's getting oppressed. All that good stuff. The chone rate is garbage, like it's been all game long. You wouldn't expect anything different. Let's search for a siege, maybe. Alright, these guys did hold the line here. Next plan is... gotta wait till we get out of combat. Next plan is our monitoring station. Up towards Vernius again.
Awaiting target.
Okay, I'm pleased with what we've got going here. Nice peaceful game for some nice peaceful choming. We got 3 guys in counterintelligence to keep us safe. We're gonna make a whole bunch of fuel cells off of this mountain. Our base is coming along nicely. The only econ building we haven't built is the water one, which we don't care about. Hegemony for the Fremen. That is a thing to keep an eye upon. If they climb up to 22, 23, they are cooking 40. Dirty Dan. Dirty Dan, you may have just drawn some aggro, my friend. Let's get some Cerberuses. Let's get some Executioners out. Okay, so we want our Cerberuses to split into Unchained ones on death. We want our Executioners to have parrying arm guards. Maybe we'll prep some combat probes just in case, and because we want them to deal high damage when they blow up. Maybe we'll use these fuel cells to run combat probes into the Fremen. Wouldn't that be super fun? I'm smiling a little bit just thinking about it. Okay, let's check our buildings are built out. We want max built out buildings in every place we can get them. Boy, we are pretty low on water though, now that I look around. The water options are not overflowing, as it were. I think I'm fine with our current operations. Is there anything different I would do? Yeah, tell you what, let's dump the scav team, even though we like money. Controlled markets. The elected faction. So if they were smart, they'll control market me. I can't particularly stop it. I could try to control market somebody else. Maybe the Fremen, because they're trouble. Let's try and see if we could stick it on the Fremen. I would really like to have cell searches, because I know I've got Vernius. I know I'm riddled with Vernius cells. But we've got so many people on counterintelligence, we feel okay about that for now. It did go on the Fremen, it worked. Fremen tried to put it on me, ho ho ho, and we did get the cells off counted too. So we will dump the supply drop, and we will start working on cell searches.
Yes.
We will prep this northern area here, again, which I am certain is riddled with cells, infiltration cells. And we're still going to prep army troops, because we're gonna have to go fight some, Okay, we need the chum support, then we need the adrenaline addiction. We're going to have to go fight some Fremen sooner or later. I think what we want is an intelligence agency.
What do you need?
Makes a lot of sense. This guy up here, he wants a missile battery next to his little monitoring station. And all is well. There, we have bought up to our 30%. We'll buy up to like 39 and then we'll chill out and not do anything. Hopefully people won't be watching too closely. It's always the plan. And we keep an eye on our militia because, you know, the constant revolts can sometimes wear down the militia. And you don't want to ever drop down to nothing. What's this guy doing down here? I think he needs an airfield actually, just in case the tradies cause any difficulty. We are making 2.4 thousand with a very modest spice rate, 2.8, still pretty light. It's not what I really want for a spice rate.
What do you need?
And cell search up here, and prep another one. You guys clear these villages out. And we will do some more pillaging. We actually climbed back up to a decent enough water amount. Hedge. Keep an eye on the Fremen, who are cooking with some craft workshops. Oh, and they are really burning down our poor Vernius friends. Okay. We should probably help them.
Anything for you, Baron. We're here for you.
We'll Vernius calls and the Harkonnens will answer.
Wield instruments of doom.
After we clear out, you know, Vernius's assassination cells on us, of course.
Yes?
Ready for destruction. What's our next step?
This guy up here needs an airfield. I like that. Airfield there. We probably need an airfield up on the northern part, but you know what? I don't anticipate any trouble from the Vernius because they are getting beaten up so badly by the Fremen. I'd hate to go start a Fremen fight before we have 65 CP, but we might do it just for the fun of things. In which case, we are going to prep ourselves. We're going to sacrifice this lady for toxic vapors. We love a good toxic vapor. Okay, everyone, let's go prep on the front lines. Nobody else is making any hedge at all. Nobody else is chomin, so we will keep... Oop, more shares just came out, so the chom price will drop. Maybe we should lay off it and let that drop for a minute here. Another harvester got eaten somewhere. Of course, naturally, as is the nature of harvesters, to be eaten when they're on safe mode. Did we get all of our guys? I got a guy over here who needs to join up with the troops.
Ready for destruction.
Okay, he can fly over. We'll send the combat probes to fly over. We gotta do something about these troublesome Fremen. We'll just go fight them just for some fun, right? They seem like they're the ones causing the most ruckuses out in the world.
We're ready, Baron.
Assuming our militia will win that fight, maybe we need to help the militia there.
Anything for you, Baron.
Check down here, make sure this guy is building stuff. But we're pretty comfortable with everything around for the moment.
We're ready,
Yeah, we're gonna help out these guys because those militia are losing this fight. Gives us a little time to finish up the adrenaline addiction.
do you need?
Get a tad laggy at the moment. I usually don't see too much of that in my games, but that's alright.
Wield instruments
We'll sort
of
it out.
doom.
Armory. We haven't gotten the next armory tech yet. Where is it? Is it all the way up? Where's the armory tech? It's adrenaline addiction for the Harkonnens.
We'll do that.
Curious. We're gonna set our rally point up on these front lines here. We will wait for... We won't even wait. We'll just go get fighting. Just go get some fighting done.
On duty.
You guys, get rid of that infiltration cell in there. How about 23 on the Fremen?
What do you need?
That's about when we said we would go cause trouble for them.
Conveyors of destruction.
We're here for
Let's get to walking. Gonna have to deal with them sooner or later.
What do you need?
Okay. Yeah, I'm alright with all this stuff. I'm alright with all this. We will just, countermeasures obfuscated by Vernius, so we can no longer,
We're ready.
have extra agents in counterintelligence.
I'll be all right.
Interesting. Oh, these got the close missile turrets. Dirty Dan,
We hunger for the hunt.
what are you doing?
For you. On our way. Anything for you, Baron. We're here for you. Ready
We
for
got bad guys on us.
Baron. What do you need?
Where's Robin? The drugs, give him the drugs. Oh, and everything's dark. Fade to black. Not too concerned about political stuff at the moment. Everything's fine. Cheaper buildings, don't particularly care. Don't particularly care about any of this. No, we don't even want cheaper buildings. We'll vote here to get a little extra of the lands are outstanding. But buildings are indeed cheaper. Cerberuses and executioners, I think we might be losing this fight. Can Raban run away?
I understand perfectly, my lord.
One Raban. We got beaten by the Fremen. That's alright. We can no longer do our cell searches, so we have to shift back to some other stuff.
Lord, of course.
And let's make sure we are buying shares still. We need to get up to like 39%. Maybe we just buy straight to victory now. 23 is already danger close. We're turning on the auto buy. We're turning on the auto buy. We're going all the way. What was I researching? I think I was researching mechanization and it got blocked out. What would I want for money? Insulated Valley would be a little bit of money.
We are waiting.
Let's see what we're doing here. This guy's actually got all kinds of fun stuff. Oh, we just showed up on the Chom radar. We're on the Chom radar. What's what we need is an experimental furnace in here to boost the Chom of our neighbors. We still can buy 60 more shares or so. So we will just continue choming. We did manage to get Raban out. He fled like the coward he is. Let's go back. Let's pillage some neutrals back here. Fremen are trying to take that though. Let's put some toxic. Ugh. I can't put a toxic vapors on it because in a truce. Oh man, that's tough. He might beat me on that. We need to get pillaging while we make a new army, and then we'll try to run in there and try and contest it once the next round of troops is up, I think. Is the current plan.
The pack is ready.
Just gotta keep buying. It's up to 7K. It's going up fast.
We're ready, Baron. Do you need us? We'll take pleasure in their death.
Okay, and then next up, how much does a combat probe cost? $100. We're loading up on combat probes.
We're here for you.
$8,000 on the Chom shares at the moment.
On our way.
Let us fly back up to the front lines, and then we gotta go try and help our friends the Atreides.
What do you need? We'll do that.
Okay, we need some supplies, and then we gotta go. Supplies, then go.
Anything for you, Baron. We'll do as you order. Anything to please you.
How much longer on this? He might get it.
Here for you.
We gotta fight him. We gotta go, Atreides. We gotta get him. He's dangerous.
What do you need? We'll do as you order.
Use the combat drugs on him.
We're ready, Baron.
Okay. Okay. We lost a bunch of. So the idea is, you know, you lose the Cerberuses and then it boosts the power of your executioners up a ton.
We're here for you.
Should have run our little drones in first.
Lives belong to you.
Oh, he did take that. He's up to 27. He might beat us. We gotta buy. Buy the Chom. You're doing really well, Dan. Really well. We're pleased by your play here. Let's send extra help in to fight him. Send extra help in. We'll help our Atreides friends. Atreides saw what was going on and they came in to help. We appreciate that. Need supplies here so these guys don't die of thirst.
Obliteration in progress.
Try and blow up some of these Thedekins.
Our lives belong to you. One of us will die.
Ooh, he is holding us off though. He's doing a nice job there, Dan. You're doing a fine work there, son.
Baron,
We got a good chome rate, full cell. He's at 28.8. I think he's got it. I think he's gonna win that race. You know, hats off to him. He's been playing great.
Master.
Executioners and Cerberuses.
Baron,
29.1. Yeah, he's climbing fast. We're at 45%. Other people are buying.
a strategic move.
Wonder what the Landsrat's gonna have to say about things.
On our way. Anything to please you.
Is there anything else for him to take? Not really.
We'll do as you order. We'll do that.
Let's just march in and
Anything
fight.
for you, Baron.
Where's our rally point? As close as we could get it, right?
Baron.
He's got a
Anything
flagship
to
in there.
please you.
It's trouble.
We're ready, Baron.
I should have waited till my scavenger team was ready.
Kill them all.
Oh, he's got a lot of guys up there now. He's been rallying all sorts of dudes in.
We're here for
46%.
you, Baron.
Yeah. I needed the scavenger team to profit off of that. If he's waiting, he's got a while before spice tax. Oh, we can't have the chome share price go up or we lose the game. Oppose with everything we got. No, kill Dan. We gotta kill Dan is what we gotta do. Dan's got not a lot to put on it. Is there anything? We did stop it. We did manage to oppose it. Atreides tried to help it, but Vernius stole the Speaker of the Council themselves. So do both, he says. Yeah, I don't know if he's got anything else that's gonna spike him. He's got 19 days till attacks will make him win, or he's making 48 a day. Still, yeah, I mean, there's like 15 days or so. 15 days or so. I'm up to 47%. I'm making 2,000 a day. I think I can do it. I think I can actually do it. Let's, we're gonna make more guys and then we'll just run in and fight. Oop, we're already fighting. Good. This way, if the guys that die here will pay me out more money. That's what we want. More money, buy more shares, 49%. I think I got him. This attack's actually giving me money thanks to the scavenger teams. Turn on the auto buys. 49%. We're gonna get it. We're gonna beat you, Dan. We're gonna beat you to it, though. You're so close. 29.4. Purchase. GG. GG for who? Is it for me? Yep, there's the chome victory for the Baron. Not incredible. What's our best? Our best was 3.1k of income, and we didn't even hit the elusive, 4.0 chome rate, but 3.2k, not too shabby, enough to win on a chome victory there. Those Fremen were tough, though. They were fighting hard. We saw them beat up Vernius, we saw them beat up the Atreides, and they beat us up when we went to fight them. They were certainly a force to be reckoned with. Well played, Dirty Dan. Vernius was clearly trying to murder me, but then he got his back door kicked in by the Fremen, and so if he was trying to murder me, he also lost the cells he had on me to too that the Landsraad resolution came up that let me search for them before he even launched his assassination. So he was in tough quarters there. Atreides was climbing up the Gov, but was a little behind the tempo. He needed a lot more time to get where he wanted to be, probably. Atreides were buying up at the end. They were 18%. There's the Harkonnens at 50% for the win here. Units killed as always. I mean, you could see that the Fremen were killing all kinds of people. It doesn't really... It shows neutral units killed for me, too. So all of my buildings, or all of the militia we were oppressing and the rebels we were killing show up there. So kind of inflates the numbers. Let's see here. We got developments. Fremen were keeping up with Vernius. Yeah, our Vernius boy needed some work there. I think it was one of his very first games playing Vernius, and I know he's a new player too. So you would expect the Vernius knowledge line to be more like straight up into the cliffs. You certainly don't want the Fremen to be keeping pace with them. Our econ here, we've got some Solari production. You can see it's a little spiky. That's the nature of the Harkonnen production there. Every time it goes up when you're pressing, and then you get a rebellion, and it goes down. And it goes up when you're pressing, and you get a rebellion. We once banked up to about 25k. Look, so the Atreides were sitting on a huge chunk of money, and they weren't buying with it until they realized the danger here. So they did buy a lot with it, but it was kind of after I had already bought shares. So you see, I made the shares spike a ton, and then they started buying. So they were buying at a much worse rate there. Yeah, you got to keep a really close eye on the Chom shares when there's a Baron in the area. Hegemony, look at the spike of the Fremen. They were really running away with it. They had so many regions. They were at 18 while we were sitting at 10, 13 on the Atreides there. Lots of allied sieges. Not even that many. They only allied with 3 sieges. There's 6 on the map, so that's clearly not something they were prioritizing. Landsraad standing was all Atreides, but a little slow, a little behind the curve, so they weren't threatening governorship, even though look at their influence production was outrageously high. They definitely could have run away with some political stuff there, and we would have had trouble stopping them, I think. Intel production, yeah, it looks so. Vernius was leaning into the intel a bit. They clearly had some plans for assassinations. And the early Fremen, look at them jumping up real high in the command points. They were not being greedy, they were being aggressive. They were maxing out their military as quickly as they can and then using it to beat people up. Good for them. You love to see it in the Fremens. All right. That was a nice casual chom and chill with the Baron. Hope you guys like that. I'm not the best Harkonnen player, but I can make a little bit of money here and there. Yeah, we're super excited to have newer, younger players in the community learning the ropes, learning to fear the Fremen, learning to watch the Baron's chom, all that good stuff. So much to learn in the old Dune Spice Wars, and no two games are quite the same. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you with the next one. Take care.